Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing yet another video reviewing a MyTEAM playbook full of gambling-only content. Always very, very fun in MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Tomorrow, we are getting Bionic, which has 100 overall Kevin Durant, as well as a Joel Embiid, Tyler Hero, Anthony Edwards, Andre Karolinko, Chris Webber, and unfortunately, point guard Ben Simmons. We knew this point guard Ben was coming at some point. It had to be tomorrow, unfortunately, and it does, I assume, spell him being the new best point guard in the game. Unless his release is bad, he is not given the ability to shoot somehow. Unless this card is far more limited than I anticipate he will be, this will be the new best point guard in the game tomorrow, quite simply because of his size. Although I do hope his animations are worse, or something about this card is worse to make him not as quote-unquote OP as he will probably be right now as a 6'10 point guard. So we'll obviously have to wait and see what that looks like tomorrow. KD can play shooting guard at 6'10, which is glitchy, but he's 100 overall, so who cares? AK is a power forward, small forward, it looks like. That says power forward, right? Does that say PG? I honestly can't tell. My screen is like, I honestly can't tell. That might say PG. Hold on, I'm pulling it up on, that picture is very blurry for whatever reason, so I'm pulling it up on Twitter real quickly. Let's see if I zoom in here. No, it says power forward. Okay, so it is power forward. I thought he was a point guard as well. That'd be interesting if he was, but he's not. As a whole, Ants can play point guard. Hero will be a point guard, but they're both 6'5". I'm sure both those cards will be good, but not insane. The Opals are Mike Miller, Alonzo Mourning, and Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston's a good 6'7" Galaxy old point guard. He'll probably be really good because his release was nice too on his previous card. If he has good sigs, that's the new best viable point guard, so that could be a W. Mike Miller, depending on how good he is defensively, is going to be very similar to that Kyle Korver that dropped last week, so both those cards should be super solid. Alonzo Mourning, I don't think will have a truly elite release, but I think he'll be a solid viable power forward as well if you need somebody at the 4. Tari Eason will be decent. Shannon Brown's going to be a small athletic point guard. Andrea Bargnani's going to be a stretch big, but probably not elite enough athletically or defensively to truly be great. That is about all there is to say about this. So the NBA playoffs is now, they're updating the packs. Oh, that's awesome. That's really exciting, guys. At least there's going to be a round recap challenge group on Tuesday, May 7th, which will feature multiple new player cards to earn after you match first fantastic performances like Derek White. So there will probably be, I guess, a Galaxy Opal or some sort of Derek White card among a lot of other things as well in MyTEAM. So this could be pretty good. And this grindable content on Tuesday could be solid. Obviously, we do not care. I promise we do not care. This is basically just saying as players who are in the playoffs or were in the playoffs are added, they will be added to playoff packs. So that means that Dark Matter Anthony Edwards will be added to playoff packs, as will Embiid, as will Tyler Hero, as will, I guess, KD, because those guys all participated in the playoffs. The final round of salary cap is available tomorrow for Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo. I hope y'all completed the first 2 rounds for Buddy Hield and Dan Issel. If you completed Buddy Hield and haven't completed Dan Issel yet, you have until when content drops tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, to complete Dan Issel. Make sure you get him done if you haven't already, if you're trying to get Dikembe. Tony Parker is the final player you'll need. He'll be at 2,000 points in tomorrow's salary cap. I'll make a salary cap lineup video to release on Saturday, and I'll probably have Dikembe gameplay coming pretty soon as well. I will be getting Dikembe on my own account. Fingers crossed he is incredible. Fingers crossed he gets a changed release. This could be an incredible card. Even if he doesn't get a changed release, he'll still be absolutely elite. But if he does get a changed release, he could be the best free center in the game by a mile and could be really, really good. So fingers crossed Dikembe is good. That's definitely one of the things for tomorrow that is most exciting and most to be looked forward to, I guess I should say. Bold 4 is... I've already made videos on all these cards except for David West. If y'all want to watch gameplay on any of these bold cards, feel free to go watch their video on my channel. I made video on how to get all these cards. I went over each of them in depth, stat and badge wise. Like, if y'all have any questions about any of these cards, I have previous videos on my channel that can address all of that. So I'm not going to spend my time talking about this week's bold content, although it was very good. Clyde was, for a very short time, the best point guard in the game before this new Ben Simmons dropped. Clutch time, a Dark Matter Kevin McHale. That's not actually horrible, honestly. This card could be decent, honestly. Clutch offline is very boring, in my opinion, but some people out there probably like it, and he'll be able to shoot. He's going to have like a 7'11" wingspan probably. He'll be a good power forward. The question with him, I think he's got a pretty catapult release. If his release is still kind of ugly, that'll hold him back a bit, but I don't think he'll be bad. I think he's another solid motor ward, good power forward option with pretty good size and a very good wingspan. I think he'll be interesting. You also can get a pink diamond Trae Young for 25 wins, so if you have a sellable Trae Young, you could exchange it and make some MT there as well. Outside of that, there's a Cinco de Mayo event on Sunday for a guaranteed pink diamond or higher player card. It's just an exhibition on Sunday for a pink diamond or higher player card. That's kind of cool. I'll probably talk about that on Sunday more. We'll do our video on that or whatever, or a video on that, I should say. And you can get another promo pack at Unlimited this weekend for completing your Unlimited ring. I'll probably get my Unlimited ring, and I'll likely post a video on that as well, because I do have a very good team, so I think I'll still be doing that. Final bold release of Season 6 will be on Tuesday, in addition to, as they said, that playoff Round 1 content. So we should be getting a lot of good content on Tuesday, and getting this on Sunday is an extra piece of solid content. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to get one of these deluxe packs, it looks like, and that basically what that means is you're just going to get a pink diamond, realistically. But, I mean, it's free content, so it could be worse. It's unsellable, unfortunately, so fingers crossed you get somebody you already have sellable. Otherwise, they're literally just getting a pink diamond player that probably isn't all that great, to be honest. But my team playbook next Thursday, and a Triple Threat Online co-op Dark Matter next Friday. Nothing in here gives me, honestly, really any realistic hope of anything good happening in the near future for this game. The only thing that looks intriguing to me is this round recap challenge group, if they actually put decent cards in here. Obviously, we already knew Dikembe was coming tomorrow, and Dikembe is easily the thing to be most excited about tomorrow's content. I don't think, as a whole, Kevin McHale is a terrible reward, and this bold this week was phenomenal, so fingers crossed we get another good bold drop next week, maybe with a shooting guard, small forward, power forward. That's really, really good and has a good release. That'd be super nice. Maybe a small forward would be nice, or a shooting guard, because we haven't gotten a really good free shooting guard or small forward in a while, like truly elite. I say that like Glenn Rice isn't available, and like there aren't already a bunch of good non-gambling cards, but I will say Dikembe helps the non-gambling lineups a lot tomorrow. The one thing that I don't like, really, mainly, that I would complain about, I would honestly not be all that bothered by tomorrow's content, because outside of Ben Simmons, none of the Opals are going to be the Dark Matters are going to be must-have. But me personally, I will be locking in the set tomorrow, and I will be crossing my fingers and hoping I get Ben Simmons. I'm sure I won't get Ben Simmons. I'll probably get one of the ones that's not that desirable, Anthony Edwards or Tyler Hero or somebody, but it'd be nice if I got Ben. I'm sure I won't, but that is what it is. I may open a few singles with MT. I may see if I get super lucky, but in general, Ben is not probably a card I will have. He's not a card. I think he'll probably be the rarest of the Dark Matters. So, again, he's a gambling-only card. He's the best point guard in the game, I'm sure, and he's gatekept behind gambling. We know this is how it's going to be. 100 overall, Yao was gatekept behind gambling. Wimby was gatekept behind gambling. Bol was gatekept behind gambling. When Taco comes at some point, he will be gatekept behind gambling. The reason they removed Kobe as the collector level reward was so that they can gatekeep him behind gambling later. The people who say it was NDA related, I saw a former 2K employee on Twitter who will remain nameless, talking about how he thought he was basically trying to play devil's advocate, and I kind of understand his point trying to defend 2K, but honestly, no, it's ridiculous to think that there is a rights issue that has happened in the last 2 weeks since they put him in promo packs that all of a sudden prevented them from being able to change Kobe, and they all of a sudden couldn't change it until there were 6 hours left in the month when they promised he was going to come out. And no, he's going to come out as a gambling card at some point. We're going to get 100 overall Kobe. We're going to get a end-game Kobe. We're going to get something like that, and it's going to be awful, and it's going to be completely undefendable, basically, by 2K, but we also probably have to kind of know it's coming. This game sucks, and if you choose to support them with your money, honestly, your decision-making is poor at this point, in my personal opinion. Do not spend your money on this game, please. If you want to spend your MT on packs, go for it. Do what you want at the end of the day with your MT. That is your choice. In my personal opinion, spending money on this game is a completely irrational and completely stupid thing to do at this point. And honestly, I would honestly recommend, if you're not having fun, just stop playing the game, period, because they do not need your revenue. They do not need your time spent on the game, your login data, anything like that. It's just an unfortunate situation to be in, but that's where we are with my team right now, and it is what it is. So that's good for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.